Welcome to Law and Property with Dr. Prince Joel, Nigeria's practical real estate law podcast for property buyers, investors, diaspora Nigerians, landlords, tenants, and real estate entrepreneurs. Dr. Prince Joel is a legal entrepreneur, property consultant, dispute resolver, author, and real estate investment coach. On this podcast, he breaks down real estate law, land ownership, title verification, tenancy rights, inheritance, due diligence, property transactions, and dispute resolution in plain English. No jargon, no textbook talk, just practical legal knowledge to help you protect your money, your property, and your future. Need legal help with your property? Dr. Prince Joel provides property verification, title searches, dispute resolution, and transaction protection. Book a consultation at drprincejowel.com/consultation. Call or WhatsApp +234 803 486 9295 or +234 802 055 0410. Subscribe now on YouTube and Spotify. Law and Property with Dr. Prince Joel. Protecting properties, preserving peace, preventing loss.
Discouraged when it seems as though our working lives are keeping us apart.
All right, good morning and welcome. It is Law and Property live on Echo FM 100.7. Of course, you know, every Tuesday this program comes your way and is sponsored by Dr. Prince Joel. Law and Property is a program where they give you everything you need to know about laws and, of course, acquiring and selling property. We will be joined by Dr. Prince Joel right about now because it's time for us to get to hear from the professor himself. Good morning.
Good morning, Barry.
Welcome aboard, Dr. Prince Joel. How about it this morning?
We thank God, but they clutch.
All right, it's Law and Property. Good. We are good. Owere is listening, and of course, it's always a pleasure to be with you today. We're going to be doing more of a general Q&A session, practical tips, and of course, we need to fire questions this morning. The only question we get today. All right.
But I think before we start to fire the question, if you don't mind, I would just want to do a quick recap with last session and last two sessions for just 2-3 minutes. A recap. Then I will leave the floor to you to bombard me. Meanwhile, I want to greet and salute everybody listening to this program, every lover of this program, everybody who considers this program a good tonic for Tuesday morning. I want to say good morning to you, and I want to wish all of us a wonderful week and month ahead. Today, Barry, as you lead me on, I would just want us to do a very quick recap on two last edition. Last program we talked about due diligence.
Yes.
Yes, and I said that due diligence affects everywhere, including when you want marry and you want to say Chike no go enter your marriage, you know. That a due diligence will help you to ward off people like Chike in your marriage. Now, so it be for property. You remember?
I'm gonna leave Chike alone. No.
We can't leave him alone. He has done the unforgivable.
He's not the first. After that, David do for Bible.
Okay. So before you buy property, I'm saying that you cannot be listening to this program or know somebody who wants to buy property and the person is not going through due diligence, and that is why this program is here. So we're saying get a copy of the due diligence book. It will help and guide on your everyday, especially agents when you do property transactions. Then before then, we talked about migrating to Europe. Yes, I just sat down and I said a lot of people who want to migrate go Europe don't get money. They don't have money to go to Europe. Why not think of migrating to Lagos? Why not think of migrating to Abraka? No, you don't go to Abraka. You go to Abraka, you're going backwards. So why not think of migrating to Lagos, migrating to Europe? Why not think of migrating to Lagos and Abuja? Everybody do not have, because it will cost you money. There's cost implication.
Now Abuja way easy. Abuja no easy now. Transport alone the
No,
keep people there.
Abuja easy. Lagos easy pass. For a person who wants to relocate to Lagos, the first thing I will advise him is to get into real estate. I announced about my real estate academy here over months, and nobody go show interest. Yeah, people want to make money. Brother, with money, you can get am I right?
Yeah.
You can get virtually everything with money. With money, you can travel abroad, pay your fees, pay your bills, pay everything. With money, you can live a better and a good life. With money, you can give your children and your family a good life. So, what are we talking about? If you dey work and the salary not dey enough, get into real estate. And I'm here to coach, guide you, lead you as a mentor till you get to the promised land where you begin to enjoy money. It's real estate. You know, so lastly, I'm saying people can still relocate to Europe for those who can afford it. And I'm open, I'm available to help them, especially when it comes to employment. Have you heard about the country called Serbia, bro?
Yeah.
Serbia.
Yeah.
Serbia is one of the easiest countries to go. And there's work, construction work, and delivery work, as in courier services and construction work. You understand? The country, they welcome people. They're welcoming people like seriously. Then of course you have Poland, you have Portugal. Those ones are expensive. You know, so I'll leave it at that. For those who really want to relocate, you know, I'm asking them to take advantage of it. Unfortunately, when all of us relocate from where it's finished, I don't know who will remain. You know, maybe Barry will be the gatekeeper for us.
Okay, now me when I relocate, no see your life. All right. Let's continue. Yes, we talked about due diligence last week. We've talked about contracts and agreement. We've also reached title verification. We've talked and one of the areas people keep asking questions, I think we have to revisit some of those questions today, is the issue of inheritance, inherited land and all that has become like everyday reoccurrence, especially as it has to do with women inheriting properties in Igbo land. That has been a very big controversial topic. We may be visiting that today again. Dr. Prince Joel, if you don't mind.
I'm ready.
Okay. So, if you're ready, if you have any question concerning what we've been discussing on this program, please, you can just send them as a WhatsApp message. I'll read them out for Dr. Prince Joel to answer. If you have any personal land matter issue you want to get clarification on, now is your chance. You can ask your question. But a quick one, Dr. Prince Joel, let's take a look at some of the figures. Now, there's something, I know you've discussed this, but it's just for us to refresh our mind. So how do I know if a property is under government acquisition? Because you may not know that it happened a lot in Okuku. There are so many people who went to buy land in Okuku here in over West, and they say land, government land, they inside and all that. So how do we know that this property is under government acquisition?
Thank you very much. Once government acquires a land, through the Ministry of Survey, they get it marked and registered in their database. So the only way you will know is through 100% due diligence. Okay? If you go to the Ministry of Land and you chart the land, your surveyor will discover that government has interest in those areas, especially the one that government has declared interest in.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you go to the database, if you go to either the Survey General's office precisely, and a surveyor goes there, they pick the coordinates on the land, they do a thorough search on the land or charting on the land, you will discover. And that is why you are not in a hurry to buy. You should not be in a hurry to buy any land if you have not done a due diligence on that land. So
everybody they hear.
The only way you take no is that there is a due diligence on the land. Now, Barry, you know, when you do a due diligence, it's different from saying it verbally. The land, no. There should be a written report. So, for example, if you come to me now and say, make a due diligence, and it's very cheap to do due diligence, bro. Very cheap. You know, past 200, 250, 300 to do due diligence. But you they buy land in millions. Bro, so you get them. You buy land in millions. So what you will get is a written report giving you the whole details and the status as at the date when you do that search. And that is why a lot of people are in trouble. They will use mouth talker, the person will go buy, and tomorrow problem will bust. Maybe when the person buy the thing, government never take the land. The person don't did there 6 months, 1 year, government can't take the land. He will come accuse the person who sold the land to him or who led him to buy the land, that you sold a fake land to me, you sold a land that has government interest. Why? Because there's no written report as at the date of start.
All right. Okay, great. Everybody, please, due diligence is something we cannot overemphasize. Before you buy everything, know everything about that land. The phone lines are open. Callers are calling. So I will just see if I can take one more question before I allow the callers to ask their own question. Now, I think this was part of the due diligence we talked about. But then what's the difference again? C of O, R of O. That's one question. And can I buy land with only a receipt? Just a receipt. If I buy a land and they just give me a receipt, is that legal? Can that hold water?
So before you buy the land, you would have known the status of the land.
Yeah.
Yes. Receipt is an acknowledgement that money has been received, the amount received, the date received, and probably the description of the land paid for. That is received. C of O, certificate of occupancy, shows that this land has it's certified by government. Okay. A C of O land has a 99 years lease on it, except you are buying from an existing C of O, so you are transferring. Somebody has used 10 years, 20 years in the C of O in question. Are you understanding? So at that point, you are buying the residue. It's called a residue, the remainder in the C of O. Now, usually, what you will get if you want to perfect such title, you will get a governor's consent. Are you understanding, my brother?
Yeah, that governor's consent, how long does it last?
Governor's consent is not a certificate.
Okay.
The governor is only consenting to the transaction between the assigner and assignee, between the donor and the donee.
All right. Great.
Yeah, you get it.
I get it.
So if the first person who applied got 99 years, and he now wants to sell, he has stayed in the property for 20 years. He wants to sell. He's selling 89 years. When he sells the 89 years, which is the residue, another person stays in the property for another 30 years. What will be remaining? Let's do mathematics. What will be remaining, brother?
It's just about 40.
Now, we're talking 99. You remove 20. And it becomes 89. 89, you remove under 30.
That's just about 59 you've removed. And so it's remaining about 40. You said 99 now. You've removed 40.
I'm saying you go back to school for mathematics.
You said 29 remove and then 30.
No, I said it's granted 99 years.
Yes.
The first person bought, say 20 years.
That's remaining 70.
It remaining 79.
79.
Yes. Okay. So 79 now, another person can enter there, can see another 30 years.
So it's remaining 49. That's what's remaining.
Fantastic. I don't know what it's going for mass, but you try small.
Go away. Now you don't confuse yourself.
So we have 49. We have 49 years. So the third person is buying 49 years. Now when he wants to perfect that 49 years at the land registry, the governor need to consent to that transaction. So for every transfer of interest in property, the governor must consent to it. So that is C of O and that is consent. Consent does not come as a certificate. Having said that, let me quickly talk about R of O. Now, R of O is usually issued by the local government chairman. It covers land within the
local government area, all right?
Rural area, while C of O will always cover land within the urban area.
So if you buy a community land, you need an R of O, not a C of O?
No, you can actually perfect a C of O on it. You can also choose to go to the local government and apply for R of O.
Okay.
Yes. So if you even at the distance, you can go straight to the ministry and apply for C of O. It's just a choice. But usually the local government chairman under the Land Use Act is in charge of the lands within the rural area, while the governor oversees the land within the urban area. And that is Land Use Act for you.
Okay, great. So if these lands, after purchasing, after the due diligence, there's this issue of survey. Some people buy a land where it has already been surveyed, and when you buy a land, they say you should go and do another survey just to change the name from the person you bought the land from, who already did a survey of the land, and his name is on the survey certificate and all that. Do you need to do another survey before that land is written in your name?
Absolutely. When you buy a land in the name of another person, the only way the land will reflect in your own name is that you have to do a new survey. With the survey, they will use it and prepare a new agreement, deed of assignment or irrevocable power of attorney, which must be quoted in your own document. Together, you will use it to perfect your title. So there's nothing like transfer of survey plan. No. It is a new survey plan that you will do. You need to hire a surveyor. A surveyor will go to the land, resurvey the land, get it lodged at the Ministry of Survey.
Okay.
Now, we should also know the difference. We're not talking documentation, but obviously we're discussing documentation right away. So you must know that there's a difference between provisional survey and registered survey. Provisional survey cannot take you to the promised land. It will hang you midway.
Who does provisional survey?
It's the work of a surveyor.
Go ahead. Let me know.
Yes, it's the work of it. The surveyor is the only one that is legally bound to do survey matters. In fact, in land, to enter bush, now surveyor work. Lawyer need to enter bush.
They still in life. You don't reach where this is.
The legal and statutory duty of a lawyer in land transactions.
Okay.
One of them is document. No other person has a legal power to prepare document. All those way they do lawyer document, one day the law will catch on you. They're impersonating lawyers. A lawyer should rise up to it. Lawyers should rise up to it. They're impersonating lawyers everywhere. You go business center, you go see them, they do lawyers' work and all that. But you have a right to arrest anybody impersonating a lawyer.
Abi? Okay.
You have the right to arrest anybody, yes.
No, that's great. For those of you who have bought land and a survey is bearing another person's name, that land is not completely sold to you. That's what it means.
It's not completely transferred. It's not completely
transferred. That's
in
the
one
meaning.
of the days we dealt on documents here. I told you that I go hit hand on my chest that a lot of people are carrying fake documents.
Yeah.
A lot of people are carrying incomplete documents, unperfected documents.
All right, great. So, well, if you are listening, this is Law and Property with Dr. Prince Joel. And, of course, we are taking a look at some questions, Q&A session. If you have a question now, please do ask so that we can move on. Let's take a caller. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Barry.
Welcome aboard.
Yes. My name is David from Awori.
Okay, David.
Yes. Good morning, Dr. Prince Joel.
Good morning.
Please, I want to ask Dr. Prince Joel a question.
Go ahead, quickly.
Okay, sir. Dr. Prince Joel, sir, in the olden days, I want to just digress from what you actually said, but it's connected to land. So, in the olden days, our forefathers do transact with land. They can borrow money and give the other person a land to hold for a meantime. Then when you get the money, you can come and collect the land. Then in a situation whereby somebody borrowed money and collected, he might give the other person land for him to hold.
Like a collateral, right?
After some years, let's say this is over 50 years now, and these two people that transacted this, did this transaction, they are all dead. Then it's now left for the children. Then after so many years, the children now comes to collect that land without refunding the money. There was agreement between these two parties. The parents that died, there was agreement between them.
Sharp.
The written
Write it up.
agreement.
No time. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on. Just quickly wrap it up. No time. So
Now,
others
in
relax.
this scenario, is it advisable to let the land go without then compensating them?
Okay.
Or
Okay.
hello?
I can hear you. I think I understand what you're trying to ask. Dr. Prince Joel, he's asking. Thank you very much. What's your name again? What is your name again? All right, I think Dr. Prince Joel, he's asking a very important question. He's saying that in the ancient past, the old days, where parents of two, like a man goes to another man to borrow money and use his land as collateral to borrow the money, and probably he didn't pay back that loan, and then this land has been there for like 50 years, but there's a written agreement between them that if you refund the money, you take back the land. What would happen? Can the children of this man that use the father use their land for collateral go and reclaim that land from the man that borrowed the father the money? I think that's it's been a very common ancestral wahala in this aspect. So what will happen in such a place? What can be done in such situation?
Okay, if the person reach me, I will also give outside authorities, but because you're ready, I'll just do a very quick response.
Okay.
Now, the fact of each of the cases or each of the matter really matters a lot. Okay. Because even the law has made provision that once you're in possession of a land for over 15 years without being interrupted or without being challenged, you can as well claim the ownership of that land. So the facts of each of these cases will guide on the response and the advice to give. When you take a loan, there's usually terms and conditions to be made. Exactly. Even in Nigeria here, if you take a loan and you're supposed to pay back on certain time, when you fail to pay back, it enters default. When you now want to pay, you either pay. In fact, there's even a timeline for closure. And that is why when you take a loan from the bank, you cannot pay. The bank will come after you and come after the property. You see them now. So the fact of each of these matters will really determine a lot. The terms surrounding the loan, if the loan was given without a timeline, say any time becomes a condition. If it is tied to a time, it becomes an issue. But for me to be able to advise this person very well, I would want the person to reach out to me privately. There are decided authorities. I don't have those authorities. There are decided authorities that, addresses issues like this and that can be a guide.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's take another question. Good morning.
Good morning, about the customers, and good morning, our barrister.
Good morning to you. Welcome aboard, Agami.
Yeah, my name is Sebaifan Okujetu, Radio General for Omo Odobogo Hajj Manikan Government.
Okay.
Yes, I want to know there's an issue in our community now. There's a land, the whole community owns this land, and they had a case with one particular family in 1996, and the one in the...
Hello? Hello?
One family... Can you hear me?
Your line is cracking. Go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I said in 1996 that a particular land that our community, the whole community owns this land. But one particular family rose up that it is their own. Our forefathers, our old fathers went to court and when them in 1993, we are all in the fight with that time. Then 2003, that family was up again, and they still be picked up again in one day. Now, they get them from 48 that time, they almost get them. Now, right now again, this last year, they got up again, but they want to claim that land is still their own, the same land. Then the community went to court to remind the court that this is that same land that they passed judgment in 1996 and 2003. So this type of case now, what do you think about it? They don't want to answer. Their barrister continues shifting, buying time. But what they will do, they will carry caterpillar and go into that land, and the community will wage them. They will go back and carry policemen with caterpillar to end there, to go there, because they have sold it to somebody already. But the community never allowed them to go, and they are buying time. They don't want to appear before court. So how do you go about that? Thank you, and God bless you.
All right. Thank you very, very much, Dr. Prince Joel. I don't know if you heard him. He's talking about land in their own community. And of course, the community land belongs to the whole community, but the family is laying claim to it, and they've gone to court. They defeated the person and all that. So how do they go about such land?
Okay, let me say this. One thing is to go to court. Another thing is winning the case. Another thing is also enforcing the court judgments, which is the most difficult. Okay, so if they've gone to court and judgment is in their favor, they should take all the steps for court to put them in possession. Okay. By doing that, they need a strong. They need energy and they need finance to do that. So it shouldn't be a problem if well and strategically planned.
All right. So, well, for further information, you have to consult
Yes, so to also understand the peculiarity of that matter, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to be calling my number. On any of this matter, you really want to get an in-depth one. But sir, Barry, you know the funny thing is that a lot of people will call you and they will hold your phone for 1 hour explaining things to you. So for now, we're making it, you have to book an appointment, pay consultation fee. I will create my time. I will give that 1 hour to address issues. Before you decide whether you need a lawyer, you decide whether you need to go to police, you decide whether you need to go to, in fact, the people, they all know they had it, they say they want to go to Abara, they want to go to deity, you know, I don't hear all those kinds of things. And people, they go deity and all of that, they tell for their life, for their body, you know, but let me leave that topic. So before you decide whichever way you want to go to, I will strongly, moving forward, ask that you call and book a session with me and seek an advice. I don't need to be there physically. That is why we have digital age, AI age, technology age. Wherever at all I do, just a phone call. Right now I do Abuja. Just a phone call, and I will explain to you, but you have to pay that consultation fee. But I don't know if I'm in the spirit.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning.
Hello, Barry.
Yeah, good morning. Uh-oh. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Cosmos.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Yeah. Doctor, good morning.
Good morning, he can hear you. You know,
okay. He's speaking through phone.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Cosmos, happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you.
So my question is very simple. Yes, I know you have limited time. My question is very simple. If a landlord sells his property to another person and there are some occupants of the property already, and the occupants refuse to leave the property, who should sue the occupant? Is it the landlord, the former landlord, or the new landlord? That is the person the landlord has sold the property.
Well, let me get you straight. The property was sold to another person, and you're asking who should chase the occupants of that the occupants of that building who refuse to leave.
Yes.
Okay, Dr. Prince Joe, I don't know if you had that. He's asking, there's a house, a property that was sold to another owner, and the occupants of that, like tenants in the building, refused to leave the place. The new landlord wants them to be gone, but they have refused to leave. So who should sue such tenants? Is it the new one or the old one?
The old one should. The both of them have to agree what is given to the new person. If he's agreeing to give the new owner a vacant possession, then he should take steps to vacate the persons who are there.
Okay.
Then if they've agreed that, no, I am giving you both the asset and the liability, so the new person should take the responsibility to evict the persons who are there. So both of them have to agree which one will apply.
All right, that's great. That's if they choose. So finally, a question that came in here. Say, good morning, Barry, Cosmos, and Dr. PJ. They don't give you Dr. PJ. They don't assign you. In 1986, somebody collected a loan of 1,000 naira from me using his land as collateral. How much should he pay in 2026 to recover the land? Jesus Christ.
What was the term? What was the terms as at the time of the loan?
Yeah, okay. This is a message.
We have to agree that. Was there a time bound to repay that loan?
Okay.
If there's a time bound, has the time expired? If it's expired, then the both parties should go around table and negotiate. So
well, assuming there was no time limit, they say anytime you get the money, come and give me back. 1,000 in 1986 was heavy money. I hope you know that. So
yes.
Now look at how Nigeria 2026, 1986, 66.
That is it now. So, if there is no time bound, it was given in infinity. And now 2026. The current person waiting on the land, of course, can come for negotiation. Time value of money.
Are they going to do like a future value of money from that time to now?
They have to discuss. You don't hold this thing right now. You won't come collect 1,000 naira. They have been taking care of this land and all of that. Those days they just do things without following procedure and protocol.
No, that was when the heart of mine was a little good. No, be now.
That is it. That is it. You can't do that now. Now you have to call a lawyer to enter agreement with you and all that.
All right.
So at the end of the day, both parties need to negotiate what is appropriate in the circumstance. And negotiation, if they don't agree, they'll end up going to court. But it is just fair and good that if it was 1,000 naira then, and the person wants to take possession now, but the funny thing, that place now bush that time, but now city.
Imagine. All right.
They'll end up in court if they're not careful.
All right. Our time is up. And of course, we need to call it quits for today. A lot of people want to know how to reach you. Please just give them your number once again.
Okay. So for those who want to book a session with me, please call and book a session. You'll pay for that session. Small money. Okay. To encourage and be helping the ministry to be moving forward to a permanent site.
So.
The number is 080-2055-0410. I'll take it carefully. 080-2055-0410. I'll take it for the last time. 080-2055-0410. The Holy Moses won't talk to me, so I have to put a condition to it. If you have serious issue or land property issues, okay, and you want to have a session with me, call me and negotiate how much you could pay me to advise you before you decide whether you go fight with police or whether you go court or whether I won't go deity.
All right.
I'm against that.
It's understood.
But for those who want to migrate, Barry, as I begin to also wrap up. When then there is time to wrap up, your mouth is strong, Barry. But when you need to start, your mouth is strong. Can't go. Make us finish. For those who want to migrate, I talked about Sabia for construction work. I talked about courier services. Or you have money. You want to. If you don't get money, just go and make money. Then come, let's talk. Okay.
And there's this question they've been asking me. Is there no arrangement where your company?
It's not a charity organization.
No. Talk to me. Not be charity. Say if you do and they go mortgage a 6 month salary, if they start working and all that.
It's not a charity organization. It's not a mortgage organization. It is a business enterprise.
All right. Great.
Yes. So business enterprises that you pay and you get the services. So for those who want to migrate to Europe, my focus all of this month on Europe. Next month we can talk something else. Please also feel free to reach out to me, and I will guide you step by step, and I'll give you the cost implication for any of these processes that you want. I'm here to help with information. I'm here to guide you step by step. I'm here to help you not to make mistake. Then, Barry, the last announcement before I leave, Barry, no verse. We're starting a special program called Immigration Clinic with Dr. Prince Joel. It's going to be a separate program altogether where we're going to be doing travel education, visa education, immigration education, and that is coming in the next 1 week. So we're going to share that information for people to know and key in. Learn everything you need to learn. You want to send your pikin abroad, you get enough time to plan, save money, get all the necessary documents. You want homeowner to sponsor you go abroad. When you reach there, you pay them back. We discuss them fully and guide you the process and the procedure.
All right. Thank you very, very much, Dr. Prince Joel, for joining us this morning. All right, great. Okay, for those of you who have heard from Dr. Prince Joel, it's time for you to call or schedule a meeting with Dr. Prince Joel. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining us.
Thank you for listening to Law and Property with Dr. Prince Joel. We hope this episode helped you better understand your legal rights, property risks, and the decisions that protect your investments under Nigerian law. For legal consultation, property verification, title searches, dispute resolution, or transaction protection, visit drprincejoel.com/consultation. Call or WhatsApp +234 803 486 9295 or +234 802 055 0410. Get Dr. Prince Joel's books and free resources through Linktree/Dr. Prince Joel. Subscribe on YouTube and Spotify so you never miss an episode. Law and Property with Dr. Prince Joel. Protecting properties, preserving peace, preventing loss.